Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I wanted to show you a really quick and simple card using the Coffee Cafe stamp set. This stamp set has been really popular, but it's a fun one to own. I give out a lot of coffee cards as thank you gifts or just as a pick-me-up for a friend. And so I thought I'd make a card. I'm going to use the happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this set. The designer series paper that matches this stamp set. It's called Coffee Break. It's so cute. Looks a lot like Starbucks colors and everything. So if you love Starbucks, you would probably love this set. And I'm also going to be using the Framelits, the coffee cup framelit dies that coordinate with it as well. I kind of think these are a must-have. If you're going to have the stamp set, I think you should have the framelit dies. It makes it a lot of fun. Okay, but this card's really quick and simple. Let me show you. Okay, so first, let me do my stamping. So I'm just going to grab a piece, just a scrap of Whisper White cardstock here. And actually, let me just cut this off. I don't need this. All right. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to grab out my garden green ink. Okay, and I'm going to grab that stamp that says happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. All right, and let me put it on a block. Okay, and ink that up. Whenever well, not every time, but a lot of times when I'm stamping with a photopolymer stamp, that's the clear ones, and it's big like this, I like to stamp on a foam mat. It just stamps better. And our foam, you can get a foam mat, but any foam mat you had works fine too. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp this on here, press and lift. Look at that, perfect. And let me grab here's my scrub, clean that off, and that's ready to be put away. Okay, and I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do on this card. Okay, so I'm going to move this, and I'm going to close my ink. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out my Big Shot. I want to cut out a cup of coffee. Let me grab that right here. Okay. And ignore my scratched up blades. That's fine and normal. When yours look like this, it's fine. It still works great. Okay. So happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. And I'm going to cut that out with the big coffee cup right here. And then I also want to cut out the lid for my coffee. So I'm going to grab that and do them at the same time. Okay. So let's take a peek here. So I'm going to cut out my happiness is a cup of coffee. And I just have my standard cutting plate, the thin die adapter, and then, or I guess my platform, thin die adapter, up a cutting plate. Okay, and I'm going to cut the lid out in garden green. All right. Stick that right there and put my lid on. Okay, and run it through. All right, and that's it. And that crackling sound is normal. Okay, put this away. And here we go. So I've got these. Okay. Let me move these back out of my way. You guys, seriously, you see how easy it was to use the Big Shot? I love that machine. Okay, let me put my dies back before I lose these. I keep all of my dies on magnetic sheets. I just buy these magnet sheets off Amazon, and then I cut them down to fit. And I like to keep mine in with the stamp set they correspond with. Other people do it different ways. That's totally just your own personal preference. Okay, so now we can put our card together. But isn't that so cute? Happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend. Okay, so I have some soft suede cardstock here. It's just a random color, but I don't use soft suede a lot, so I thought, oh, why not? Let's dig this out. So it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a little bit of a wrinkle in my paper, so I'm going to flip that around. See that? I've got my name on my bone folder. Okay. Let me do that. All right, next thing I'm going to do is do my layering. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Grab my adhesive. Okay, this is going on right here. So this is my first layer. Sometimes you just need a really quick and simple card, and that's exactly what this one is. Okay, next I have some garden green cardstock here, and I wrote the dimensions on the back. This one's cut at 4 3/4 by 3.5. It's not the standard mat size because I wanted a lot of the white showing. I wanted a 1/2 inch of the white showing, and you'll see what I mean. So see, there's a lot more white showing. Okay, is that crooked? It looks crooked. Peel that back and try that one more time. Come on. Okay, 4 3/4. Oh, now I'm way over. Oh my gosh, it's not going to be perfect. And it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Okay, next I have some of that Coffee Break Designer Series paper. See, this side's cute with all the coffee cups and stuff. If you took my Coffee Cafe class, we used a lot of this. But I'm going to use the coffee bean side. It's just Whisper White and Early Espresso, but I thought the coffee beans were kind of fun. But before I glue that down, I'm going to take some of our burlap ribbon. Is it called ribbon? Burlap ribbon, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to just cut a little tiny piece, a little bit wider than my paper. And I'm just going to put that on right here at the bottom. Flip that over. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just draw a line of adhesive straight across and stick that down. This burlap doesn't stick that well, so just kind of give it a good push. And then now I'll stick my adhesive on all 4 sides, just so it stays down and I don't get any curling. I'm going to stick some over the ribbon and a little in the middle. Okay, and now I'm going to stick this down right here. Okay. All right, and finally, now I'm going to flip this over and flip this over, and I'm going to stick some dimensionals on the back. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm still having dimensional drama since I don't have fingernails. I'm still having trouble. My fingernails are not growing fast enough. I'm sure they are growing as fast as they grow, but it's causing me a lot of problems here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at that, I got 4 off. And let me peel these 2 off. 1 and 2. The dimensionals fit just perfect on the lid. You could use mini dimensionals though if you're worried about it. Okay, this is just going to go right here. Press that down, and then the lid. Okay. It's going to go right at the top. There we go. And that is my card. Isn't that so cute? It's so simple. But it's cute. And if I stick a gift card with this and write inside, hey, let's go have coffee. Isn't that sweet? And here's one I did earlier. So they're basically the exact same card. But isn't that fun? And it was so quick and easy to do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and check me out on Facebook, A2Z Stamping. Thanks, guys. Bye.